through spring and everything, what do you see from the team, and what are your expectations for the year?
I think the number one thing is I think the guys in January when I got there, especially on offense, I saw a hungry group of kids that were eager to learn, ready to roll their sleeves and go to work. And one of the main things I want to get out of it, I want to get our guys, attention to detail, learn how to play hard. One of our it's on offense is, to be a fundamentally efficient scoring machine, learning how to take care of the ball, learning how to play with great energy, hustle, doing more than was required. And I saw a lot of that. I saw improvement from day one to the end of spring ball, and right now it's carrying over to the summer.
All those things you mentioned, which was the most difficult, or you had to, it was missing?
Probably the emphasis of just taking care of the ball, believe it or not. From the quarterback down to all the guys, skilled guys taking care of it, to an offensive lineman that's trying to protect. I mean, everybody has a role to play in that. If it's nothing but the simplest thing, getting the ball to the near sideline, making great decisions with it, that was probably the toughest. But the guys, I thought energy was fantastic, and then just a positive mindset of being a blue-collar workman type of attitude.
What do you envision with these young athletic receivers?
Just kind of bringing them along slowly, putting them in position where they can learn the offense, get them in a position where they can be ready to compete on a high level, and take it, one day at a time. Our mentality really is to try to be 1-0. How can we get better today? And, not try to force a lot on them all at one time, but bring them along and know they have ability. But, if they don't know what to do, or if they're not comfortable, it's all for naught.
What can you tell us about Peyton Thorne, some of the things that he's improved upon, and you're trying to get him to learn for the upcoming season? I
think the biggest thing to me was I'm trying to, and he's doing it, establish his leadership. I think the quarterback naturally at times has to be that guy. He has to be an extension of the coaching staff. I think he's taking the bull by the horns, so to speak, and he's trying to do that. Football-wise, he's doing a great job of managing and taking care of the football, making really better football decisions.
What might be different with the offense this year?
I would say probably see us put the ball in the air a little bit more. I think though our calling card has always been in the SEC has been able to run the football. I think we have a strong offensive line coming back, and I think we got some veteran tailbacks, so that'll always be a staple for us.
What will be the offense with the tight ends?
Versatile guys. Our tight ends can flex out and be receivers. They can be inside the box, and they can add, another layer in our blocking, our run game. I think each week, it presents compared to what the defense is doing on how we use each guy.
What's the opportunity mean to you at Auburn to be the offense coordinator, play caller?
It means everything. I grew up in this state. I grew up going for Auburn. Getting an opportunity to be a part of this great tradition, being here with Coach Freeze and the culture that he's establishing, being with these great players, being with this great community here, it means everything. I stick my chest up high in saying that I'm the offensive coordinator and running back coach here at Auburn.
Coach, the importance of establishing depth at Auburn in the past has been a problem. Talk about that as well.
Yeah, you continually are, finding ways that you're trying to improve your depth. You're continually, monitoring your depth charts and your roster. Obviously, you got to do it through recruiting, doing a great job of guys that are within our 5-hour radius of our campus, trying to do a great job of getting them on campus and showing why they should be an Auburn Tiger. And then obviously there's the portal as well to help fill in some needs. So those are kind of the two avenues we're doing right now, as well as developing the guys we have on campus.
We saw a little taste of Cam Coleman during the spring. How good is he? How good can he be?
I don't want to put a cap on it. I think you saw flashes of it. I think probably the greatest asset he has right now, man, he's a humble kid. He has great humility for a guy being recruited like he's recruited coming out of high school. Going through the spring and having some success. I mean, he's probably harder on himself than the coaching staff is, and that's what I love about him.
How difficult has the Brian Batty situation been for you guys to deal with?
Man, my heart has been heavy. Our team, our players, man, our heart has been heavy what's going on with Brian. And we pray for him. We did today as a staff. Try to stay in constant communication with his parents and what's going on. I actually got a chance to go down and visit with him last week. Unfortunate, and you know, we're trying to do our best to stay positive about the situation.
Talk about Bryce Kane, one of the locals coming from Baker High School, and him being new to football and his development that you're looking forward to seeing that gym being polished.
Man, I saw Bryce early on in spring struggle a bit. You know, he had the ability by the end of spring, going to the spring game, man, he looked like a seasoned vet already. I told Bryce, I kind of joked with him, I recruited him while I was at Ole Miss. I said, Bryce, you thought you're getting away from me, huh? And I got a chance to get over to Auburn and actually be his coach. But he's doing a great job. He's gonna continue to progress and do well for us.
What about the wide receiver portfolio?
He just got here actually. Just started school on Tuesday. So I'll tell you a little bit more later.